a chocolate frog. We had to make this, right? Now on my website you can find this template, and I'm going to use this glass plate with a piece of baking paper on it so it doesn't give you too much glare, or you can just use a sheet of baking paper or parchment paper. I have these little hooks, and I'm going to use polymer clay for this project. I am sticking down my glass plate on the paper, and this is the clay that I'll be using. I have a very dark and a very light brown, and I think I mixed the two in the end. But yes, let's create a chocolate frog. I'm first going to sculpt out the body. The frog has a fat little body, a fat abdomen, and then the head is kind of small and pointy. So I'm just going to attach that here and just going to smooth them together and making sure that the snout stands up a little bit in the end. But it's basically following the shape that is on the paper. Once you have the body shape down, you can see the body shape quite well here. You can add two balls that will be the eyeballs and put them on the face and blend them in. With this same tool, I'm going to sculpt out the actual eyeball itself that sits in the socket just by going around in a circle. You can also grab another piece of clay, form a little ball and put that on top. Works the same way. From long slakes of clay, I'm going to sculpt out the legs. You're just going to put that on the back and sculpt that in the way that the frog leg sits on the paper. Just follow that shape and then curve around and make pleats, so this is where the legs bend. For sculpting out the frog toes, I'm going to cut two slits and taking out the excess as I go, sculpting out the feet as much as I can. I keep doing that until I'm happy with what they look like. And they might seem a little bit rough, but remember that you can always sand them down in the end. If you have the basic shape down, you can sand them once the clay is cooked, and you can then sculpt it with sanding. I recently put an announcement on my community page. I will still be doing the Nightmare Before Christmas projects, but they will have to wait until the month of December because I have a few other things I have to do first in November. In January, I want to kick off with Purrington Hollow, and I also want to complete the Matchbox series in 2024. Lots to look forward to. Before I bake this frog in the oven, I'm going to put this little pin in the back, so I have a placeholder, and I will later glue that into place as well with some super glue. Once it's cooked, I can sand down the excess, and I actually broke off a toe, so I had to glue that back on because I wasn't careful enough. And then I am going to paint the eyeballs black, and with some watered down acrylic paint, I'm also going to go in the folds, so I give it some extra dimension. And then finally going in with 2 layers of a top coat to make it look like a glossy chocolate frog. Let's see what the final result looks like. And here is the cute little chocolate frog hanging out in my Christmas tree. I really like this one. I hope you do too. All my social media can be found in the description box below, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and of course become part of the Raven family. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!